Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my freshly washed makeup brushes right here, which I'm excited to get into because they were getting quite dirty, which is not good for your skin at all. And while getting ready, I thought I'll also answer some questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, make sure you follow me because a lot of fun stuff happens there. I just felt like a Q&A was long overdue considering all that which happened in my life the last 2 months. Finally met Matthew after years. I got married even. I started my bridal shopping, Mumbai trip, a lot of stuff. I can also see a lot of questions related to all that I just mentioned. Let's start off with a more neutral question. Ranvi wants to know one thing you want to be consistent in 2023, and I would definitely say my fitness lifestyle, like just in general. I'm not saying these many days of workout and these many days of eating healthy. I just mean overall as a lifestyle, I want to move towards the healthy lifestyle and consistently follow that. And it asks me, how are you maintaining your skin? Well, currently I don't have anything on my face. I haven't even cleansed it. Before jumping onto my makeup, it's important for me to have a pre-makeup ritual which will cleanse and hydrate my skin and also make sure that the makeup lasts longer and there's no patchy foundation and concealer going on. And for that, I'll be first cleansing my skin using the Vibe Hydra Cleanser. Yeah, this cleanser has been my go-to recently. I've been using it almost for a month and it's just done wonders for my sensitive acne skin. It is an oatmeal based cleanser. I'm gonna go to the washroom, wash my face with this and come back. And I am back. I love how this cleanser does not dry out my skin yet does the job. And next up, I'm using the Nutriderm moisturizing lotion with vitamin E. This I feel is also a great base to my makeup. And of course, you can use it as part of your regular skincare routine, which is what I personally do. So here is the lotion. It is soft, non-greasy, gentle and suitable for all skin types. And you know, on those days when my skin is extra dry or has some dry patches, especially during winters, that seems to be the case. That's when I use the Vibe moisturizing lotion. And oh my god, this works like a charm. Any dry skin beauty out there, you have to try this out. In fact, it's a body lotion, right? So you can easily use it on your entire body and it's going to make it so soft and smooth. I also love again that this is completely non-greasy, yet really moisturizes your skin. I love to use this as a hand cream. It's just so amazing. Again, it's suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. So it's ideal to use post-waxing, post-shaving or threading when your skin gets sensitive. These products are actually Australian made, but I'm glad they're easily available in India. I just had to introduce you guys also to it because I'm really impressed by it. I will be linking all the products in the description box, so make sure you check them out in case you're looking out for them. And yeah, that's how I'm maintaining my skin currently. I do have few breakouts here and that's because it's that time of the month and my hormones are going haywire, but well, we don't really have control over it. So yeah, let's move on to the makeup bit. Firstly, I'm going to use this Daughter Earth concealer and this is in the shade Latte. It's just so freaking amazing. You can see how much I've used it. It's like that shade that goes perfectly with my dark circles, which is why I love it so much. Anyways, I'm just gonna dot it along my dark circles and also some uneven skin tone right around my mouth area. Did you ever feel anxious in your LDR? If yes, how did you overcome it? So I think I wouldn't say I felt anxious in our LDR, like within our relationship, because both of us from day one have been pretty secure with each other in that sense. Like we've never been the jealous couple, if that makes sense. Many couples do have that issue, especially in the beginning of their relationship. But me and Matthew, I don't know, like I think both of us were just so into each other, so confident within our place in the relationship. We never questioned it, doubted it, or got insecure about it. So we never had the typical LDR issues that couples face, thank God. But having said that, I'm never gonna say our LDR was without any obstacles, and that's only because of our unique situation of, so that was like the biggest obstacle for us in our relationship. And how I overcame it, I think you just need to have immense trust, faith in God, in the universe, and also a lot of inner strength. I think only we know how much we had to battle internally throughout the 4.5 years that we could not meet each other to be sane, you know. I don't have any concrete solution like this is what I did to overcome it. This one line really got me through every single day, which is one day at a time. Like every time I would think, oh my god, when am I going to meet him again? Things would get worse and a lot of things would keep happening. I would just say to myself, Meghna, just one more day, just one more night, like just get through each day. And that's what I did, and that's why I said it takes immense inner strength, which I feel all of us do possess. Don't ever doubt that. I'm done with my concealer. I think it makes a subtle but a very noticeable difference. Next, I'll be going with my Mars BB cream. I haven't used a foundation in a while. Like I've just been using this BB cream and sometimes mostly just the concealer. But yeah, I do love applying this BB cream on my skin because it looks so natural. Wow, I have so many clean foundation brushes. Which one should I use? Okay, I think I'll just go with the Mars brush. I've been enjoying these Mars brushes so freaking much. Look at that, like it just legit blends into my skin so naturally and doesn't have like a cakey effect because I've set a good base already with my skincare. Do you use your own income for living or your dad's? My own income, I've been doing that since I think after college, probably. Yeah, pretty sure. So I've been financially independent literally after college. So yeah, it's been a while. I just don't ever like to ask money from my parents, and I would like to keep it that way. I think it's important to be financially independent. Someone's asked me where my nose pin is from. It's from Tanishq. There are many questions with regards to what Matthew does in the US, what his profession is, etc, etc. He is a data analyst. Will you continue YouTube after marriage? Yes, definitely. There's no reason for me to leave YouTube. No matter what, I feel I'll be creating something in my life. So yep, I'll be very much doing content creation after marriage. I think we have a pretty good base now. I'm just gonna set it with my K-Beauty loose powder. This is such an amazing loose powder, and I particularly love this packaging where I can just press into it and the product comes onto my brush, mostly under my eye. Next, I'm going to move on to my brows, and just recently my brow product got over from Sugar, and I've been using this Nika K broken eyeshadow palette. Entire Mumbai trip I've been using this brown shade. I'm that jugaad girl, guys, clearly. I'm using this angular stiff brush. What's your height difference? He is like 5'11", I think, and I am 5'1". So yeah, he's kind of tall and I'm definitely short. Many people have asked me relationship advice, tips for LDR, etc, etc. One thing I can for sure say, said it before, it is that important, so I'm just going to say it again, and that is communication. I know it's a very cliched answer, but for LDR especially, communication is everything. That's all you have with each other. Communication is it, right? And practically I feel it just means you need to communicate your thoughts, your feelings, whatever's happening in your day, all of that with each other, if you want to maintain that sort of intellectual, mental and emotional intimacy with your partner. With regards to me and Matthew, I think our communication with each other has been the biggest factor in making sure we haven't just had like stupid fights with each other, any insecurity issues, any misunderstandings. I'm not trying to make it sound like me and Matthew have like the perfect relationship. We don't. We do argue sometimes. We get annoyed with each other. Definitely all of that is there, but it's very, very minimal. And anytime we do have any argument or misunderstanding, we make sure we sort it out then and there. I think that's another big tip I can give you guys. Never go to bed angry with your partner. I think it doesn't do either of the parties any good. So me and Matthew have always made sure, even if we have an argument and want to take our own time for a while, we do that, but then we make sure before hitting the bed, we call each other, talk to each other, sort it out. We call each other 3 times a day. And that may sound like a lot to some of you, but it need not be like 1-hour conversations. Even if it's just 5 minutes of your day, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever works for you. It's just really important to keep each other involved in your life, let them know what's happening. And I am done with my brows. Wow, look at them. Next, I'm using this Nykaa eye color palette in the number 05. It's called as Wine and Dine. Just look how beautiful the colors are. Actually, this would be the first time I'm using this. So yeah, it'll be like a first impressions. I think I'm gonna go with this beautiful mauve nude shade and apply that on my lids. This is such a pretty color. I think I'm just gonna go all over my lid. Many of you have asked me about my wedding dress, if I finalized it, if I've bought it, and yes, I've very much bought my dream wedding fit. I am so excited for it. It does have some stitching work to finish. It's just so stunning. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Again, if you're part of Instafam, you would have already known this. I keep sharing about my bridal shopping journey on my stories, and this is how this shade looks on my lid. I think it's very natural day to day. I am loving it. Like, I think this is going to be my go-to shade from now on. I will be going back with my Nika K Autumn Spice and just taking this beautiful light yellow shade with a blender brush, tapping the excess and just blending out the harsh edges. Many of you asked me about my wedding date, where is it happening, etc, etc. Although I don't want to reveal the wedding date just as of yet, but you will know soon. All I can give out right now is that it is happening in March, April. There, I said that much. Yeah guys, it's pretty near, hence why all the crazy prep work going on in my life, which I've shared a lot about on my Instagram stories with my bridal shopping, decor, makeup artist, etc, etc. And where is it happening? It's happening in Kochi, because that's where my family is from and Matthew's family is from. And this is how it looks after I've blended it out. Let's answer a couple more questions before moving on with my liner. When is Matthew coming to India? He's coming nearer to the wedding date, so to speak, because he won't get enough leaves otherwise. So he's just coming for the wedding stuff and then going back. Which leads me to the next question, which again many of you have asked me. After wedding, am I shifting to the US? Where will I stay after my wedding? So yes, I will be going back with him after the wedding to the US, which is insane. Like, even while saying it, it's not registering in my head, which is why I'm so chill about it. You and Sarah D are a team. We never knew anything new cooking. Are you in Sarah's team? She mentioned in one of her stories about the best team. No guys, I think she just meant like a team as in a group, like we're all in this together types. So sorry to disappoint you guys, but there's nothing cooking. Are you still using your planner in this busy schedule? Yes, I am. It has been really tough, but I've been using it, so I'm proud of that. When will you be moving abroad? Probably in which month? Like I said, right after my wedding, I'll be shifting. The wedding time is around March, April. So around those months, I will be shifting. Are you going to settle forever in the US? Will miss your old room, come studio mates. That is so sweet. And I will be missing this room as well a lot. And to answer your question, permanently, I don't know. Depends on where life takes us. But yeah, for the coming few years, I'll definitely be in the US. Now for my liner, I'm using this new liners that I got as a PR from Blur Cosmetics. And my favorite shade has to be this beautiful brown one. It does appear a bit clumpy, like right out of the bottle, but it applies fine. I wanted to get like a really sleek cat eye, but we know the struggle. It just became thick in the inner corner, so I'm just gonna ditch the cat eye idea. It gives you a bold yet soft look. Moving on to lashes by L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Again, I've been using this for a long time, and yeah, I just feel it gives such a nice lift to my otherwise pretty droopy lashes. And wow, look at that difference. See how some mascara can just lift up your entire look. What is a dream that you remember feeling the best achieving it career-wise? One obviously has to be when I hit the 1 lakh milestone. Even though it wasn't like the day I hit the 1 lakh milestone, that was also part of it. But also that process, like when I hit 90, 95, and you know, everyone around me, all my loved ones, well-wishers, even you guys were hyping it up, knowing how hard I worked for that, how many years it took for me to get here. I think that entire phase of just hitting that 100,000 subscriber milestone was huge for me. Next, I'm going back with my Nykaa eyeshadow palette and just taking this red maroon shade, and I'm just going to apply it under my eye and hope it doesn't turn out too crazy. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. Wow, I'm loving it. And to just finish off my eyes, I'll be taking my Maybelline Master Chrome, just applying a tad bit of the highlighter in the inner corner. Look at that. Love it. Hey Maze, will you be taking Nala with you to the US? This was actually a question that quite a number of you had asked me, and unfortunately, no, I won't be taking Nala with me. The main reason being, I feel Nala is very acclimatized to this environment, to this house even. Like, she's a very anxious cat, like since I had adopted her since day one. And one of the things that bring her the most anxiety is putting her away from her comfortable environment. Here she has my brother, my mom, and my dad. Whereas there, it'll just be me. Matthew's definitely not a cat person, so it'll be more of me and Nala. And you know, many times when it's just the two of us, if me and Matthew are going out, or she'll be all alone in the house. So that's something I don't want her to go through. I'd rather have her here where she's, trust me, way more happy with my brother, mom, and dad. Like, for my selfish reasons, I could just bring her with me. But I think for her own good, she's just much happier here. Definitely one thing that I'm trying to come to terms with. Please tell about your workout goal in detail and what you do to maintain your diet. My workout goal is mainly right now geared towards my wedding date. So yeah, I'm going a bit more extreme with my diet. Not extreme in the sense like starving myself and severe calorie deficit, but definitely on a calorie deficit. In terms of diet, that's what I'm doing. I'm mainly controlling my portion for my main meals, combined with, of course, less junk food, processed food, chocolates, ice creams, all of that. I'm completely cutting them out from my diet because I do want to feel and look a certain way on my wedding day. That's my only goal, to be honest. So just more than reducing weight, it's reducing fat percentage. And I use a scale that I bought from Amazon, which is so amazing. It gives your entire body composition. Now let's move on to the blush. This is the K Beauty blush. Oops, and you can see the condition of it. And I'm using this fluffy brush from Mars. This one is super pigmented, so I always make sure that I'm dusting off the excess. This is such a natural yet stunning color. Oh my god, look at that. Do your in-laws, Matthew's family, watch your content on Instagram or YouTube? Yes, they actually do. So yeah, it's amazing that they're all very supportive. Although I definitely feel a bit more conscious on my social media, not gonna lie. I get a little like, oh, okay, am I saying the right things? What would they be thinking? But it's just amazing how supportive all of them have been about my YouTube channel and just profession in general. And we're on the last step of my get ready with me, finishing it off with this beautiful lipstick by MAC. It's in the shade name Meher. Look at that shade. It's a really natural shade, and yeah, I think it's just perfect for like an everyday look. And we are done with my everyday makeup look. Let's end this with a couple more questions from you guys. Did people ever demotivate you regarding your relationship never working out because it's an LDR? Yes, actually, not many, but there have been a handful of them who have discouraged me or through someone else, indirectly letting me know that, this may not work out, maybe you're being stupid, immature, maybe move on with life. But that's never affected me. Like, I've never even given it a second thought. For me and Matthew, we were very clear about each other. That was my anchor. I didn't have to listen to random people telling me anything about my relationship. Firstly, congratulations for your new life. How are you feeling mentally right now? Like all the emotions. Thank you for asking. I think I'm doing pretty good. It did start off getting overwhelming, let's say December and even in Jan beginning, but once I started ticking off things that have to get done for the wedding, for the engagement, all the other shadi stuff, I started being more at ease. Have to make sure that I'm constantly checking in with myself and doing my journaling. The only thing I feel I have not come to terms with yet is shifting and moving to a different country. That's something I feel will only hit me once day gets closer. Are your in-laws living in the US? Actually, Matthew's brother, his wife, son, they all live in the US. Did you get to stay with your husband at least for a few days after marriage? No, we did not. Who proposed first? Now, funnily enough and sadly enough, neither of us did. I had this dream proposal thing in my head since we started dating, and I'm pretty sure I've pestered Matthew about it all throughout our dating years. My romantic heart is broken. Like, that was one thing I just, no matter what, really wanted. But well, life is quite funny that way, and it clearly did not happen, and we just directly got married because that just happened out of the blue. It literally happened out of the blue. And yeah, I hope I've answered a lot of your questions. And of course, do check out these skincare products and the rest of the products in the description box. I will link them all. And subscribe for good vibes, be part of this beautiful MegFam community, and leave a huge thumbs up for more Q&As and get ready with me videos. I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, positive, blessed, be kind to yourself and others. Bye.